Okay, so here's the story. So I was having some friends over for dinner, and as such, I was trying to be an overachiever, and I decided I would go out and make this really yummy recipe. So I had seen this recipe on a website, and I decided to download it. And I noticed, however, that it had bourbon in the recipe, which I don't drink, and neither do any of my friends as a rule. So it was a bit of a risk, but I looked at it and it was a sauce, and I thought, okay, well, it's gonna burn off, no big deal. So I go and I buy all the ingredients, but if you're gonna put bourbon in your recipe, you sort of have to buy a bourbon, which has to be done at a liquor store. So I went into the liquor store, and never having really been in a liquor store before, I didn't really know what I was doing, but I only needed a little bit, like a couple tablespoons, and so I saw these little shot glasses at the front where I was checking out, and I was like, oh, this is perfect. So I grabbed a couple things of bourbon and went home and I made my recipe. It was some pork tenderloin wonder. I'm sure that my guests still talk about it to this day. Um, but it turned out that I had plenty for my recipe, so I only needed one of the shot glasses. I got two just to be safe, and I threw the other one in my purse, and not needing it, I just kind of left it there and kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you. So at the time, I was serving as the primary president, and our room was set up so that we had kind of a corner where all of our cupboards were, and that's where our secretary would work and put all the names together. And so one Sunday we were doing our business, and you know where this is going, right? You see what's about to happen. So we were looking for something, and I went over into the corner and I was rummaging through my stuff and through my purse and kind of dumping things out. I don't even remember what we were looking for. And out pops this little thing of bourbon. We're in primary. I'm like surrounded by little children. This is not good. So of course I found myself in this position of trying to explain why it was there, and it was all good, and I was not actually a closet alcoholic, and I wasn't going to be, weaving terrible tales to these young impressionable children. But I'm not exactly sure how many of them were convinced. I can only hope.